Hey, Chef Billy Parisi here with Heinen's, and citrus fruit is in full effect, so I'm going to show you a few really cool ways to help use up that citrus peel. There really are so many different ways to use up citrus or zest in your cooking or even just around the house. Here's a really cool tip that I learned a long time ago to make citrus ice cubes to help keep your garbage disposal and sink smelling fresh. Here's how you make them. We are going to start off by zesting up some lemon right into a pourable container. You could also use limes or oranges here as well. And then the next thing we're going to do is hit it with a little bit of white distilled vinegar. Last but not least, pour in some water and then transfer this mixture and pour it right into some ice cube trays. Once they are all topped off, just freeze them until they're frozen, and boom, anytime you want to freshen up that sink, just drop one of those ice cubes in there, run the garbage disposal, you've got a fresh smelling sink. Super, super easy. Okay, now let's turn our heads to some food. Here's a really easy citrus butter. We are gonna start off by adding some softened unsalted butter right to our stand mixer. I'm gonna be using the paddle attachment. We just whip it on high speed for 5 to 7 minutes until light and fluffy. And then just like I showed you how to zest with those ice cubes, do the same thing with a lemon, lime, and orange. Add it in there, season with a little bit of salt, wait until it's mixed in, and you've got an incredible, very easy to make citrus butter that goes excellent on vegetables, on pork, on chicken, and especially on fish. Keep it in the freezer until you're ready to use it. Super simple. Okay, what about making a martini? Here's how easy it is to make a lemon twist. To do this, you are going to need a little tool known as a channel knife. And then what you do is hold the channel knife in one hand, the lemon in the other, and then simply carve around the outside, and you'll notice a nice long thick strip of zest will come right off of that lemon. Then take as big a piece as you want, give it a little twist, add it to your martini. Boom, a homemade lemon twist. So easy, and it adds so much flavor when you give it a little twist. That's when the lemon sort of comes out. Okay, last but not least, one of my favorites. You ever have brown sugar that just gets super hard? Here's a really quick, easy remedy. Using a paring knife and an orange, slice a nice good chunk of the peel right off the outside of that orange, and then add it right to that package where your brown sugar is in. Give it a quick seal, and I'm telling you right now, your brown sugar will stay softer longer using that quick little remedy. I love all of these ways to use citrus, and there are definitely so many other ways to use it. I can't wait to see how creative you get. We'll see you next time.